Greetings, friends. I am Dreyfusano, and I welcome you back to day 3 of my vlog every day in April for 2016. So for day 3, I'm going to go into a little bit more about my personal childhood and a couple of other nuances that I would go through. For me, playing video games sort of started to open up my brain and share with me a little bit about the world. One of the first games I played, or that I was familiar with playing, was a really old game called Gyromite. Sort of a video game about a little professor that needed to catch explosives for some reason, escaping dragons, and that was an old Nintendo Entertainment System game. Got into Final Fantasy when that came out, 1, 2, and 3. I was familiar with Final Fantasy 2 and 3. Most people know them as 4 and 6, but a lot of video games growing up, and I could probably say video games taught me how to read, because with the whole Final Fantasy series sort of taught me a little bit about money management and how that worked, and there was something about just playing games like Legend of Zelda, Mario's, the Portals, and things like that just, it's sort of unexplainable. Video games like that just sort of helped me become who it is that I am today. I could probably go into a whole other day of just video games I just played, but if I was trying to identify anything of myself outside of video games, that would be pretty hard. Thinking about elementary school, I really got into Foursquare as that whole childhood game with the four squares. You get that little bouncy ball and you try to get other people out, and that's pretty athletic too. But outside of that too, with my 4 older brothers, we really like to make home movies, and we had one home movie that we made that's still very popular in my family called Ethan the Barbarian. And my older brother dressed me up in belts and in barbarian garb, which was essentially underoos, and I'm so embarrassed and everything. And he actually took my mom's mascara and actually drew a beard on me, which was pretty decent for what it was. And I'm not going to really show the video because it's more personal to my own family. But home movies, there was also one of me. There was a video that we had done by the name of Chicken Man, where I was wearing a mask or a chicken mask for some reason, and I was some sort of superhero. And then I had a lot of videos that we had made back in the day, and I seem to remember that I didn't really have a good sense of how to keep proper track of videos, and probably can't see it here to my left, but a lot of the videos I unintentionally recorded over them for old Simpsons episodes. I'm really big into Simpsons, and unfortunately a lot of those are lost to time and the ages, so that's sort of a lesson that I had to learn. But I think those music videos is sort of a precursor, or those previous videos that were made, and sort of a precursor to where it is that I am right now, with what it is that I'm doing here. So I sort of got a little bit into movie making, but it wasn't until college that I got into machinima and everything, so I'll get into that in a later day. But I'm going to leave it at that for right now for day 3. So for day 3, I'm Dreyfusano. Until next time, be you, be yourself.